If you happen to be from China,
you're going to understand.
Give us a ring, because
what we're talking about.
We might not be saying this right, though. Sangzi. Sangzi. Z-H-I.
Not very clear. Doesn't really matter.
Sangzi. Ni hao ma.
In English, it is the mulberry twig.
It does matter, though. You have to remember Sangzi.
Right, it does matter.
You have to remember it for, practicing medicine. You have to remember it for your exams, for the boards.
Yes.
The board isn't going to say mulberry twig. The board's going to say Sangzi.
It's easy to associate it, though.
Mulberry twig. What else has to do with mulberries? Mulberry parasite.
Oh, yeah.
Mugwa?
Oh.
Was it mugwa? Really quick about mugwa. Do not use it for heartburn. Okay.
So this is bitter and neutral.
Sangzi is bitter and neutral.
Dispels wind dampness, unblocks the collaterals, treats pain, numbness, and itching, especially in the upper limbs due to painful obstruction disorder.
Okay, now we're finally talking about the upper body, because most of these have been about for the lower body, but this only enters the liver. That's important.
Dispels wind and unblocks the channels and collaterals and benefits the joints. For wind, damp, painful obstruction with spasms. Most appropriate for the warm type that affects the upper extremities. Also used in formulas for numbness in the extremities or hemiplegia as...
I don't know that word.
Do you know that word?
Sequelae?
As I guess it means like after wind stroke.
To wind stroke.
Yeah.
Sequelae. That is funny.
Also used for edema, especially when accompanied by joint pain.
Okay, so the important things to remember about Sangzi is that it dispels wind, unblocks the channels and collaterals, and benefits the joints. It enters the liver channel. Used for edema, especially when accompanied by joint pain.
Mm-hmm. It's bitter, neutral, yet slightly cooling. Sangzi enters the liver channel. It expels wind dampness, unblocks the channels and collaterals, and frees the movement of the joints. Sangzi is therefore used in the treatment of wind, damp, painful obstruction disorder with numbness and spasms, as well as pain and itching in the limbs due to externally contracted pathogenic wind. Treasury of Words on the Materia Medica notes that Sangzi dispels painful contractions due to wind qi. Essentials of the Materia Medica says that it facilitates movement of the joints, nourishes the yin fluids and yang fluids, mobilizes water, and dispels wind. The illustrated classic of the Materia Medica has the most complete description of this medicinal's wide range of action. Treats localized itching and dryness due to wind, leg qi, wind qi, contractions of the four limbs, rebellious qi, vertigo, and lung qi cough, reduces food stagnation, facilitates urination, and also treats dryness of the mouth.
Alright, so that is the conclusion of Sangzi. Remember, liver channel, bitter, neutral, dispels wind, unblocks the channels and collaterals, and benefits the joints. Okay, so joints is really important here because it also treats edema, especially when it's associated with joint pain. So we really want to focus on joint pain when we're thinking about Sangzi.
Joint pain. Sangzi.
Mulberry. Alright, we're moving on. We're moving on to Bai Hua Shi, and that's going to be the last one for herbs that dispel wind dampness.